Hello, everyone, and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for our Rangers versus Barons stream here as the game is finally being played after being pushed back and moved around. Two of the top teams in the league are going at it, and as you can tell by the setup here, we're going with our B setup here tonight. We're moved over to Rink A here at the HRM Center, and of course, I'll try to bring you the best broadcast possible. We've done one game like this. It didn't go horribly, so we'll take it, and we'll try it again here tonight as the Barons taking on the Rangers. Highly anticipated one here. Two of the best teams all season long going at it. Off the start, we got Chandler, Mackinnon on there, Allison, the whole crew start out here. The captain and the top scorers, and that one's in on the boards, and that'll be blockered out quickly. And we got a pretty full barn here tonight, so thanks for tuning in. Mackinnon with a big hit along the boards. He'll finish that one out, and then they'll bring it back the other way. That puck worked around behind, and now cut up in front. They try to chip it away. Goalie there ends up getting back to Gibbs, falling off his stick. Coming in real close to us here, and that'll get cleared back down. Be chased after. Now cutting through middle. Back into the Barons defensive end. That one picked up by the defense and worked in along the boards. And so as I try to get my bearings under me here with the new camera angles we're working with tonight, that one gets sent up the middle and falls off the stick. And Rangers defenseman will hold on to that, then send it out right to center ice, and it'll be hit back the other way. It'll be a one-on-one forming, but pushed to the outside well. Gonna need to take a bump there on the end boards, and still fought after. Another bump in there. That one goes down hard. Rangers player, he'll get up kind of wobbly, and now we'll break it down center ice. Clark puts that off to the left. McQueen's going to be hustling after that into the corner hard, and I guess I'll have to give some extra hard commentary as we can't really see the corners too close to us here very well, so I'll be trying my best on that one. That one gets wrapped around, held down to by the Rangers defenseman, still up the side, tipped through the legs. That'll come back, retrieved here by Sinclair, who works that to his defensive partner. Now try to get that up the middle, get back to the left side, and then back up the middle again, and Sexton will take a move to the inside here. And down low in the zone, they'll bring it around the left. Still in on that puck. That one gets bumped up to the defender, who will then just shoot that one all the way back in. Ingram here, big defender here on the right side who's holding that line. Big battle in the left boards, and that'll be a whistle there. So I think it's our first whistle of the game. And if you didn't know, we've got the U11 AA finals happening over on our second High Button channel. So we're running two streams out of the HRM Center here tonight. So Drink Pad D and A both simultaneously running. Don't you love the modern technology we can run there here at High Button Sports? We get multiple streams going, and we're able to bring you your Barons action. And just a quick reminder, I will be with the team in Windsor tomorrow night, taking on their last home season, or home game in quotations, as we'll head out to Windsor and their brand new barn out there. We'll be live streaming that game as well, hopefully from a better angle than this one, regardless. We'll continue on. That puck will be sent in offside, and we'll get another break in the action. Mackinnon out here. Mackinnon, obviously, one of the top scorers on this team. Chandler centering that line still here tonight. This duo has produced some great plays for us this year for the Barons. And that puck worked in the right side. Walsh will be the one to carry that into the zone. He'll try to cut into the middle. It'll be knocked off. Allison keeps that puck in well, and down the right side, it'll be hustled after there. Captain here on the Rangers will pick up on that, and then they'll come right into the boards and almost knock my tripod over here, but continue on. Mackinnon now back towards the middle. Chandler's going to break that in. He'll look for a shot. Goalie way out of the net. It gets ricocheted to the right. Chandler chases his own puck back to the D, and then they'll work it in again. Walsh sitting there. Mackinnon in front, ready for the tap in. Just gets by him. Rangers with possession still. That one slapped in, and we'll get a full line change here for the Barons, as the Rangers will as well, and they'll hustle that puck up. And like I said, this Rangers team pretty much locked up first seed, and I think I can officially call it. They've locked up the first seed here in the major league here for the Barons and the Whalers and the, well, it used to be called Major Bantam back in my day, but you know, the updated league here, the Rangers have been far and away the best team. Barons have gone toe-to-toe with them all season long, but this last little stretch, Rangers have gotten that one, and Barons still one of the top teams in this league, however. That one sent down the middle, and Rangers will pick up that, and now break it in the other way, down the right side, cut into the net, Butler, and he'll be hauled over, and net will come off. No penalty on that call either, so good defensive play there. And let me just get my standings out here. It is the Bearcats 1 point back and the Wolverines 2 points back of the Barons. 2 games left for the Wolverines and 1 for the Bearcats. So basically, as long as the Barons can win their game tomorrow night, they should be sitting in a good spot there for the 2nd seed. And obviously, if you can knock off the 1st seed in your 2nd last game of the regular season, you want that momentum heading into provincials and the playoffs. So, you know, that's at the top of mind too. But we'll see what happens as this game continues on, and hard here on the boards. Everyone over there looking for that puck. Ingram will push it in deep, and now will come back over to us and worked right out of the zone, and now Barons will chase after that. Why Not will be on that puck first. Actually, it'll be over to McInnes. Why Not will pick it up now, and a little move through the legs. Still fighting for that one down low. Ingram will have that go past his stick here for the Rangers and back the other way. And that'll go for icing. 10-11 left in this first period. 0-0 game here still. Pretty tame action here so far, I'd say. No real chances in the first 5 of this one. Puck drop fought for. McInnes will go into the boards on that one, and now here up along the boards, Chandler tries to poke it free and get an odd man rush, but it's still in along it. Makinen now looking for that pass up the middle so he can catch up to that, use the speed. It gets sent in deep to the left side and takes a bump, and big cheers from the Barons bench. Rangers still with it behind though. Turn back over, McInnes will get it in deep now. Walsh on that puck, only one deep, so Rangers will receive that up. They're trying to go for the Hail Mary pass, and that one goes way up the center, and they're going to have to try to catch up to it, and it'll be going for an icing back the other way. So Barons currently sitting in 3rd, chasing the Bombers. Bombers have 3 games left to the Barons 2, so if the Barons can get 4 points out of these next 2 games, then they're definitely have a shot at that 2nd seed, but if not, might be a little tougher for them. That one worked in a way. Sinclair will be on that puck first. It'll be tipped in, and that'll be offside. They're going to work it back out, and we'll have another whistle as the whistles keep on coming. Just 40 seconds since the 10-minute mark here, so we'll wait. It's Chandler will be on the draw. That one back. Rangers poke it ahead, and now down the left side. That one shot in. Quick coverage now. Worked it ahead. Big rebound comes out. Tried to get it that way again, and still up the right side. Shot up ahead, and it'll be another foot race. Chandler on it. Back into the zone. Makinen on that wall to keep it in. Works it around. Walsh will have to catch up to that. He does a good job of getting to it, but worked back towards the other winger, and now up the middle. Allison will try to take on the man for a one-on-one, but it'll be worked back. McGilvery will be one on that puck now. Sent through the middle, and they'll bring it back the other way. Clark now possession. Clark to the outside, shot in, blocker saved. Makinen worked to front, one-timer away and off the stick there. McQueen, I believe, held on to. Back now on the zone. McGilvery tries to get it, and now they're going to try to work it back the other way. Potential breakaway coming in. Hustle from Allison to break it up, and hustle from McQueen to make up for his mistake. Great play there as they try to work it back the other way now. Now that one through center. Elaine on it. Brings that into the zone himself and tries to work around on the right side. Wrapped around the left. Pinching down is the D. Clark will cover for him, and it'll come back down. Elaine still hustling hard on that puck. In low, Clark bats it away again, and they'll try to keep it as deep down into that Ranger zone as they can. Hard on the boards there, and taken from extremely tall defenseman there on the Rangers. Good play there by Elaine. Still in deep now. We're trying to wrap around and look for a shot. McQueen will hold and go back. Stop up play. Still onto that, back to the blue line, shot in off the shin pad, Sinclair, and it'll ricochet back to the defensive zone. Caught up to here. Held on to and worked away, and big hit there. Rangers still pulling it down the left side, shot in, that one tipped in long, and still going after that. Hard on the right corner, and now in by us, it gets hit up on the referee actually, and will get sent back in the other way. Sinclair on that. Sinclair now a couple of moves in front. That's risky. Might get turned over here. No, Hodder picking up on that. He gets it knocked off his stick now and then worked in ahead. Rangers with some good pressure here in the offensive zone. Sinclair on it. Worked back to the D. Shot in. Blockered away again. Down low. Back. Shot in, and that'll be covered up quick by Stewart there in net, who got the nod here. And 6:52 left in the first here, so we kind of got rolling on that one. Still no big chance as that makes the crowd cheer. Really just shots from the outside and a pretty sound defensive game here so far. Hodder now holding onto that, and he'll get pressured into the corner by the Rangers player, and then worked back to the D. Worked across, shot in, that one tipped aside now, wrapping behind his own net. Cowan, and then worked around. Hodder takes a bump there. That could have been a cross check, no call. Up against the boards hard, and Rangers now trying to cut to the front of the net, tipped off again. And down the left side, why not hustling and hard, and then taking the body as well. Good on him for that one. Hodder back. Hilton King now trying to push it up the boards as well. We cut away, and it looks like we'll get our first power play of the game here as it comes down for a slash, and the Barons will be headed to the first PP of the game here with 6:10 left in the first period. Shots only 3-2, so like I said, not exactly a shooting gallery here in the first with two of the top teams. Get Clark, Mackin, and Chandler out there, three of the top offensive guys here, Allison and Gibbs. And power play one now hits the ice. Hard in among the boards. Chandler will go into support. Chandler on that hard, back to Allison. Allison so good on that blue line, keeps it in and then shoots it in low. And Chandler, that puck dropped and sent back. It'll have to be hustled after by one of the two D-men. Stewart will help him out there. Allison now receives that pass up to his D partner Gibbs, who will cut that across the middle. Chandler will try to use that speed, bring it in the zone now. All the way down the right side. He sees his man in front. He'll flick that on instead, and that'll be a whistle. 1:26 left in the power play. They're going to keep this line out here. Clark will be the one on the draw here, so they'll switch up centerman, but same lineup there. Into the corner hard and then back. Allison keeps it in. He'll hold on to it along the line. Shot in. Big pad save there to the right. Mackinnon catching up to that puck. Held on to. Dropped down the right side. Chandler now with a little open look. That one because of the big rebound. Gibbs is just too far down to pick it up. Allison will have to circle back on that one and then work down to the right side here. Gibbs up to Mackinnon and all right off the stick. Mackinnon was gone with speed. He'll continue the speed and then go deep. 55 seconds left on the power play here. Mackinnon still holding onto it behind the net. Back, and that will bounce off the skate and kill some more time off here. Rangers keeping the pressure on and then flip back around. Nice little pass there by Chandler, who gets it to the middle. Clark, back to Chandler. Shot in, that one wide on the right side and pulled back. Mackinnon now cutting down the middle with it, and that one will be worked out of the zone. Stewart back. Stick handles. Up the right side. Busting out of the zone now. Walsh. Shot in, and that one will be swung on quickly. 9 seconds left on the power play, and Breen will have that fall out, I believe. Over to McGilvery. We'll get that pass back. Walsh now in the middle. Walsh still with it. That'll be the end of the power play. Shots 8-2, and Cowan looked to get his stick held there a little bit. No call. It'll be sent back the other way, or it wasn't Cowan. I think it might have been a lane out there. My mistake. Now up the left side and worked back in the other way, and that'll be an icing there. So 3:50 left in the first. Power play done. Some decent enough pressure here by the Barons team, but no grade A chances on net during that one. So we'll reset here. Roll right along here. Barons hanging in well here against this top Rangers team as well. So far so good on both sides, I'd say. That one sent up the side, and now they're gonna go in hard over here, and Hodder will be the one to pick that out, and he'll try to look for Hilton King down the middle. It'll get sent back. It was well covered there by the Rangers defense. That one shot up and catches the outside of the net and outside of the rink, so it'll be a quick whistle on that one. Back into the offensive zone here. Forward change. Chandler, Makinen, and Clark, so they're loading up that line for the 5-on-5 action right now here too. Chandler wins that back. McInnes shot in, that one to the left outside. Clark will hustle after that one. Work it back down again, try to find Makinen in the bottom corner. They're just gonna go at it there. McInnes pitching in hard, trying to cover that, and then it'll end up coming out, and they'll have to get covered there by Sinclair, and then work back the other way. Hard on the right side now. Sinclair will be cutting up with it. Still stick handle away. Clark now with a move to the outside, and it gets turned back around. Makinen will have to cut down the middle with that one, and they'll be way out of the net there by the goaltender. Keep an eye on that as the game goes on. If he's just going to play the aggressive goalie all night, it could make things interesting when those pucks get in deep. A popular road hockey strategy, and if brought to the ice, you can really take away some great chances for the opposite team if you can get that flying poke check perfected, as we just saw the attempt at. That one hard on the left side there. Chandler will go down. Chandler, one of the top scorers in this league, he'll take a hard bump. I don't know if there's any chirping after that one, but if you're going to chirp anyone, I guess it'd be one of the top point getters all season long. That one worked over to the other side, and Why Not's going to hustle after that. Makinen still on the ice here. That one down the right side, and McQueen's out there, so it looks like Makinen will be the last winger to change. McQueen has that one in his skates, and hard down on that, and then we'll get the change, and they'll actually shoot that out pretty much the same spot we just saw it get flipped out about a minute ago. And a minute and 50 left in this first period here as we roll right along. 0-0. Shot still 8-2 for the Barons. Clark will get that head down for the face-off. Hit away, and Clark will be double shifting here now with McInnes and Elaine as his wingers. Try to work that out the middle, and cuts down. Walsh now tries to catch up to that, but Rangers will bring it in the offensive end. Captain Allison will now have it behind the net. Allison will bring it in, and he knows how to go for a skate off the back end there, and he'll push that in deep. Elaine will try to catch up to it. 1:23 left in the first period here. Up the right side, batted down by Clark, and he'll take another bump. Worked in down the right side. Captain here for the Rangers gets it. 0-0 game here, folks. That one cut up the middle. Heading into the last minute of play in the first. Hard on the right side boards here. Lots of board play so far, and that one will be flicked back in. Allison. Up to Clark. He'll try to bust in down the left side here. Push to the outside, but still with possession. 40 seconds left in this one. Elaine now pressuring from behind. Rangers try to cut it up themselves and bring it back for a last-minute rush. In through neutral ice. Offensive zone now. Stopped up. Makinen. He's got the wheels to do it. They're going to send that up the middle. Turned over. 31 seconds. Hard on the boards down here. Low, and they'll send it back in. Sinclair now. 20 seconds. Sinclair up to Makinen, and that'll be sent back, retrieved by Henry here on the Rangers. Good pressure by Chandler. Chandler's going to look for a man in front. Just off the stick of Makinen. 10 seconds left now. Worked around the left side, and 5-4. This will take us to the end of this first period here. Trying to work in front, and the buzzer gives a bit of a save there. I don't know if the Barons kind of knew that clock was running out, so they let him escape there to the right side. But either way, we still got a 0-0 game here after one. We'll be back in about 30 seconds for the second. All right, back for second period puck drop here, and more exciting action to come. And I mean, you look at the shot clock, 8-2, you know, maybe not your exact ideal excitement here for a first period, but a good sound game played by both sides here, and some good confident play and passes. So we'll see what happens here in the second period. 15-minute frame here, another 20-minute third period. That one worked in front, a little backhand away as they try to get a cheeky one here and just starting a big collision down the middle. That's Gibbs who takes that one, and now they'll cut in on the left side. Held on to, and this might pick up on the hitting as both these teams have been waiting to play each other a while. We had a game canceled just a few weeks ago between the Rangers and Barons, and this is the makeup. That one right up the middle. Walsh picks it up here. Here's the 2-on-1. Clark, he'll shoot instead. Big rebound. A little more to the left. That one is the ideal rebound, but instead it comes back the other way, and it'll be a 2-on-1. Worked over. Big shot coming in. Scores. Held on to 2-on-1, and they'll work it across like clockwork on that one, and make no mistakes. It's Rangers team goes up 1-0 with a quick cross crease, and like I said, no mistakes. So a great opportunity, like it often happens in hockey, a great opportunity at one end turns into a 2-on-1 down the other side, and they're able to capitalize. So now 1-0 on 3 shots here for the Rangers. That one higher down the left side, or down the middle, and now pushed to the left. Barons got to keep that bite in their game here that they had in the first period and not get discouraged by that quick one in the second. That one's sent back. Ingram will try to pick up on it. It'll be down the right side still. Elaine will keep that one in. Clark hustling after. Big hit behind the net to knock him off the puck, and McInnes will pinch down a little bit and then back up. Still on it, hauled down in front. That one shot up, takes a funny bounce, bit of a knuckler puck over the top. McInnes will go for the hit. Clark back, now worked over. Elaine now has a little chance in front. That tips off the stick, and you got to be working quick out here if you want a shot. That one's shot in off the skate now. Now up the middle. Gonna pull it in the right side, held on to Cowan with a great turnover, and he'll pull it back the other way. He's still got possession. They're gonna try to make that on me rush. Cowan shoots in on the 5-hole, and it'll go wide. Left side still on it. Cowan down low. Now hard on that. Hilton King will come in to help him. It'll be a 2-on-2. They'll turn it over. Still 2-on-2. Cowan now with it. Hilton King still with it on the side. Tries to pass it back to Hodder, and it falls off his stick. He held on to it just a second too long. And now worked back in and down the right side here, and it'll actually stay in, and Barons will fight to keep that in, and Cowan works it down once again. That one bounces off the back of the net, so it's still in deep. Oh, and a big hit, and he'll be knocked over, and that'll be a power play here for the Barons coming. And then back on that one. Tough collision there. And it'll be a chance for retaliation here for the Barons just moments after going down 1-0 here. So you could see that one pretty well. Hit in on the corner. Puck won and immediately sent out. Allison will have to go retrieve. We've got Chandler, Clark, and Mackin out here, so a couple high-scoring players down the middle now. Chandler, they'll try to bring it in. He'll have a look with it. Worked over. Kane goes through and break through the wickets, and now they're going to have to work it back the other way. Allison with a jumping play as the D-man, and then they'll work it off the mesh. And he shows a little frustration as he made a great play to keep that puck in, but then it'll just be shot away. 30 seconds left in this, or gone in this power play. That went hard on it. Back, Allison works it over. That'll be deep down the right side. Clark trying to catch up to that puck. On it down low, work back around. We're gonna still fight for it, but it'll be sent on back. Allison now hustling after that. 1:12 left on the power play. Chandler again. Pulls it in to the outside. Gibbs, shot in, that one high. Allison retrieves it back here. Pushes it in again. Mackinnon stapled up there. Chandler will pick up the puck and back to Gibbs. Gibbs back to Allison, worked in down low, trying to find Chandler with a real advanced play, but it just misses the stick. Gibbs keeps it in, back to Chandler. Chandler takes his time, worked over. Allison, big slapper, that one off the end of the stick. That would have been an absolute beauty if it went in, but falls off. It's like a Leon Draisaitl one-timer. Allison over the left side, Gibbs now shot, scores! And Gibbs ties it up with 23 seconds left in the first. And I gotta turn down my volume there as it probably cracked out on me, but that'll be the 1-1 tie at the end of this power play. Barons set up that play, and if you've watched some of these before, you know that they do enjoy setting up that particular play where they find Gibbs coming in down left and he'll shoot it right by the pad. I have definitely seen that power play goal before, so took him a minute and a half, but they end up tying it up. That one out the left side now, tipped back away. Gibbs now over on it and sent in, and it'll be covered up, but it'll work it back. Sinclair now tries to backhand it out. Kane now on it, and 1-1 here with 10 minutes left in the second. Hit on those boards hard, and McQueen now trying to work it up ahead and tip back the other way. Now hustling up the left side. Clark tries to get away, and he'll be pushed down. McQueen. Clark now getting a little retaliation on that. Board battle is what the refs will call it, so it'll be all considered clean, and they'll keep going at it down low. Clark now back to 5-on-5. Clark reeling back around and deep in the zone now, trying to work it up the side. He'll be pushed off, and what a shift here by Clark on the offensive end. Will end up pulling back the other way, and they'll try to look for a chance down the middle. Turn back over to him, shot in, and whoa, that one falls under the pad, but just goes left of him, so scary chance there. Sinclair now still trying to get on it. He'll retrieve that puck, and then it'll go up the middle and be sent down for the icing. We'll work it back with 9 minutes left in the second period here. Shots 10-4 in our 1-1 game now. And I think I figured it out. Max Brocklehurst, he's injured right now. He's one of the centers on this Barons team, so I think what they're doing is playing Clark as the center and the extra winger sometimes for Mackinnon and Chandler. So I think Clark's the one who's been double shifting so far in this game. If I'm correct. And that one cuts up the middle, and they're going to push after that. Hodder will be in on that puck hot and off the right side and still in on it. Deep in the right side zone here, and 2-on-2 board battle. Hilton King using that big body to try to pull the puck off. Cowan kind of sits back and surveys, and it'll be sent out of the zone. That one sent back. Defense shoots that in and comes out with a nice little rebound there, but it'll be turned back the other way by the Rangers. Hard up the left side. Into the bottom left corner still. Worked on back. Singer tries to shoot that in, and that'll be covered up. Left side, that one patted away. A little battle for it in the corner, and then try to work that up the middle. It'll be foot race. Makinen tries to get in the skates there, work it around, and just at the last second turn back the other way. And I'll try to get this picture in focus for you watching at home. Work towards the middle, shot in. Chandler off the end of his stick. Pinching down way low is Allison, but he won't be troubled too much as he'll be able to come back and still keep it in. Makinen now tries to get that in deep again, does. Deep in the zone, looking for it up the left side. That one tipped off a stick, and they'll go in ahead on it. Now down low, worked in the offensive end. Allison over wall, shoots that in, and that'll catch mesh, and it'll be another whistle. 1-1, 7:18 left in the second period here. Shots 11-5 for the Bedford Barons. So really hasn't been a high scoring game. On that one, back to McInnes. McInnes will get pushed out of the zone, but push that puck down the right side. Held onto still deep in the zone. Up the left now. Bumped off there and in deep. Whoa, ref goes down. Wynot goes down, and the Rangers player stays up, but looks like everyone's okay there, so we're all good. Clark now up the middle. Clark trying to cut to the outside for a chance here. He'll get tripped up there, no call. Still deep into the boards, fought for. A little bit of a chance here in front. No one there to pick up on it, though, as they'll be forced to work that back around, and low in the zone now. McQueen will push it down. Clark tries to work it down. Elaine now held on to. Elaine will turn that over. Rangers now up the left side and falling right there. Rangers have a chance. Wenzel here. Deke. What a big save there by Stewart. That one shot in, and oh man, the rebound almost got him on the impossible angle. They had a 2-on-0 there after the defender fell. I don't even see who it was on the Barons, but bailed out by the goaltender. That was their best chance since their goal 10 minutes ago. Cowan on the right side, back. Shot in, big rebound comes out, tipped aside. Quick to that puck, and now Hodder tries to work it in. Pushing for that puck low, and still hard on the side here, and they'll try to get it out. Rangers keep it in though. Pushed in back down low the other way. That one sent all the way down and to the left side. Up the middle, back to the Rangers. Shoots that down the right side and hustled after. Sinclair tries to cover down low. Breen also on it. Now it worked back. Defender here, shot in. That one high. Big rebound way out of the nets there, Stewart, but it works out for him as it'll fall back the other way. Cowan now will try to work that ahead. Down the right side, Hilton King shoots in. Big rebound with the left side. Cowan not able to catch up to it, but works it back to his defender. Walking the line now, shot in, tipped away. McGilvery still going for it in the middle. Walsh. Well, that one gets foot in the skates, and now they're going to bring it back the other way. Cut down for a shot. And Stewart still out of the net, covering it, so he's playing well outside that blue crease there, and it's worked out for him here. Three big saves there by Stewart in net, where he's just cutting away the angles before the player can even react. Rangers back blue line. Shot in down the right side. Allison picked up on that. McGilvery bottom right too. Tries to send that in behind and backhanded up away and kept in. Chandler will try to work away at it as well, but Rangers forward will shoot that back in, and Allison now. The left side, Mäkinen tries to put it through the middle, and Chandler will turn that puck over. It'll be a 2-on-1. He has Walsh. Shot over. Great play by the defense to get that stick down. Mäkinen now has a dig. Back to McGilvery. McGilvery shoots that in, tipped aside. Mäkinen still on it in the back left. Shoots that in. Chandler now hustled after. Tries to work in front and tipped aside. Mäkinen now on it again. They're working with it down low. Mäkinen tries to shoot that in. It'll be worked behind the net again. Just keeps going to that left corner and worked in. Chandler, and that'll be worked out. Allison will have to go retreat it there. Down low and tipped ahead by Walsh, and then over. Elaine shoots in. Big rebound. Tries to get it himself. Tipped in wide. Elaine still on it. Cuts the middle. Clark shot. Save with the pad. Gibbs works that in down right. Gibbs, another very skilled defender on this Barons team. Smart guy back there. Also has our one goal here tonight for the Barons. Clark still on it, down low. Up the right side. Flicked in ahead. 3:18 left in the second period. And then we'll have a 10-minute ice split in our 20-minute third is how it works here. Clark now. Into the offensive end, tip back. Queen, shoot. That one high. McInnes is going to have to hustle after this on the right side. Nice job getting that down and low in the half boards, but Rangers still on it. They'll try to work it in up ahead. Back the other way. Cut into the middle. Looking for the shot still. That one tipped aside. Gibbs shoots that down and assume that one will go. And no, it actually gets called off as the puck dies here on the ice. Low in the zone. Up the right side, that one sent towards the middle. Bootlier will chase after it. We'll get to that puck before McInnes. They'll try to work it in front. No luck. Now Cowan rushes this puck. Bring it down the right side and flick it in deep. Hodder's going to hustle after that as well. Bottom right now. And whistle. Net came off. Yep, that's what looks like it was. So net comes off there, and we'll get a free whistle on the play. 1-1 game here. 2:10 left in the second period. Shots 14-8, so they picked up a little bit here, but still mostly defensive game here. Chandler wins that over. Allison down the left side. That one tipped away. Gibbs tries to shoot it in twice, and it gets tipped again. And it took the third time. Holy. All right. Now we'll bring it in again, and then we'll work down the right side. Chandler with some good pressure gets that puck off the stick. Still a win up behind Mäkinen, now up the left side. Picked up on the end, tipped in down low, and Chandler first to that puck. 1:44 left in regulation. Or second period here. Allison now brings that onside, and oh, I guess it'll be offside, they'll call it. He doesn't like that one, but we'll have a face-off right here. Chandler on the dot. That one went over. Walsh tries to chase after it. Mäkinen gets it back. Gonna send that towards the middle. Chandler will take a swipe at it. Gibbs on it. Over to Allison. Now they're trying to cut that one up the middle. Still plenty of time here to break it in the offensive zone. Walsh works it ahead. Can't get it to Mackin and Stick clean. And they'll try to bring it back the other way. Here down the right side. Tipped in, and we're just heading to our last minute of play here as Walsh down deep the left side now. Shot in, and glove save by Stewart. 1:04 left in the second. Get a full line change here for our last shift probably of the period. That puck dropped and sent up the middle. Last minute of play here now. Up the left side. Work back into the neutral zone. Elaine now pushes that ahead. It'll be battled for on the boards. Has McQueen here, and they'll send that up the middle. Be picked up by Elaine. Shot in. Cuts down the middle and worked back in the other way. Sinclair receives that. D-to-D pass over to Breen. Back to Sinclair. 26 seconds left in this second period before we get our flood and our 10-minute break. That one up the left side. Hines works it in. Breen will be the first to catch up to that. Breen tips that ahead the middle. Still hidden through neutral ice. So 10 seconds left here. This will bring us to the end. Up the left side here. Hines cuts to the outside. Shot coming out in front. They still have a go at it. It'll be tipped over, and then it'll fall out of the zone there, and it'll be the end of it here. So we'll be back after about a 10-minute break here for the ice clean for our 20-minute third period. We'll hope you stick with us for that, and see you soon. All right, everyone. Welcome back to High Button Sports here for our second period action here, or third period action. My mistake is 20 minutes on the clock. 1-1 game here. Two of the top three teams all season long. And we get a little strategy meeting here as these boys know what's on the line here. These boys know what a win here at home against the Rangers would do for them in their season as they head into playoffs. And 1-1 here. Mackinnon, Chandler, Clark, Gibbs, Allison, and we're ready for your puck drop here in the third period. Thank you for tuning in once again to High Button Sports. Sorry about the angle once again, and we are off here for the third. That went hard down the left side. Allison will get it and get tripped up there into the corner. That one worked in front, comes back out, and Rangers looking to set up early in this third period. Work down low again. Gibbs tries to send that up the side and sent back in again. Worked around the side. Walsh down to Gibbs. Gibbs back. Mackinnon will receive it here on the right side. He'll see Chandler down the middle. Get it turned back the other way. Down low on it. Chandler over. Walsh pick up on that on the right side. Now cut down the middle. Mackinnon. It'll be a one-on-one down the zone. Pressure on his back. He'll shoot that one in. Tipped off. Elects for a quick shot there. Not the usual play you'd see from Mackinnon, who would usually use that speed to bust it into the zone, but he felt the pressure of two more Rangers on his back and shot it in. Down low here now, McInnes. Up the side, back over McInnes. Mackinnon will pinch back down into the zone and get tailed by the defender, so defensive zone possession now here for the Barons. Now that one worked up the middle and tipped on back the other way. Hustled after Henry. Clark now picks up on that. He'll work that ahead and tipped on back again, McInnes. Back over to the other side now. Defense doing a lot of the heavy work here in the start of the third period. That one still in deep, tipped in ahead. Now McQueen will try to get it back. He sees Clark down the middle. Bounces off his stick. Goalie comes way out, works it up ahead. Now they're going to try to get it in for the odd man rush the other way. Down the right side, tipped back, and Sinclair now tries to work that ahead. Down the middle, cut ahead, and big pad save there. Still on it on the right side. Back and forth action here, and that one down low, tries to stuff it in. Henry now, the defense will shoot that in again, and it'll be tipped back the other way. Clark flicked in, and goalie will let that one go. Just a couple minutes gone on this one as we roll right along. Hard down the right side, dumped in. Deep in the zone still, a big collision down low. Worked away on, now Sinclair. Wraps it back around. Going for it hard, and Cowan will try to work it in ahead, and back. Sinclair will hold on to it and circle back. He has Wynot here to pass to. He gets it over. That one falls off the stick, and they're going to try to work it in. Hodder lays a hit. Comes back towards the middle and then sent back in. Right side now. Shot in and covered up. 3 minutes gone in this third period. Chandler on the dot, Mackinnon on the wing. Worked back, falls out of the zone now, McGilvery. Allison over. Mackinnon up again. Chandler will now bust that into the zone. Hard down the left side. Now look to front, Mackinnon had that one in the, no, it was, I'll have to see, I think it might have been, it was Walsh who had that in the skates for a good opportunity. They're gonna work it back the other way, and big play there by McGilvery to get in front of that puck as it was almost worked in front for a tap-in chance for the Rangers, and they'll work it back the other way. McGilvery now busting it himself. Chandler covering on D. Mackinnon now tries to backhand that in, turn back the other way and out to head. Hard up the left side and in deep. Still on it, Mackinnon now Down low, McGilvery over. Stop up play, Allison. Down the right side and sent in, and that'll be a whistle. 15:59 left in the third period here. 1-1 still. So, if you're tuning in here for the third, the storyline of this one, pretty much two of the top three teams going at it here in a full barn here on Pad A. 1-1 game. Barons have done a great job taming this powerful Rangers team who have really had a spectacular season. So have the Barons, but a little tough shot there. Looks like it's okay, and they'll continue play, but two really good teams going at it here. Now wrapped behind the net. Worked down the right side. That one's shot in and goes into the left. Now they're going to have to push him ahead, and that'll be worked down. Cowan tries to get that on the other side, and that'll be tripped up there by Breen as the D-man tries to bump his guy up the puck. Whoa, and after the whistle, Clark pushes him over. And the ref says, well, what do you want me to do after I see that? And it looks like it'll still just continue to be the Breen penalty there. So he'll sit in the box for two. So PK here, big PK for the Bedford Barons. Big PK for the Bedford Barons, like I said, is 15 minutes left in this third period. 2 minutes in the box here in this 1-1 game, and they'll be pushed in on the side there, hard low. That'll be Gibbs who fights away at that and then worked up the side. Back to the D, D to D pass here. He'll step in with it, work it across, and that'll tip off the skate back to the original D and then sent in on the right. Clark now shoots that down. Gonna hustle after that one. Lindsay will get it, and Elaine will rightfully hang back there. Not push in too hard. 1:21 left on the power play. Cut down center ice and into the right side offensive zone here. Has a shot at it. That one goes high over the net and will catch the defense on the other end. Worked into the middle. That one tipped away. McGinnis now first to that puck. He'll shoot that one down. Up the middle now, Lindsay misses the pass, then it'll be worked back down again, and McKinnis hard on the boards here, tries to just get it out. 51 seconds left on the power play. They'll work it around the other way. They'll break it in the other way. It'll be a 3-on-1. He has the chance here in front. Shot away. Tipped away at the last second. It was a 3-on-1. Somehow didn't end in the back of the net, and their frustration there by the Rangers players as that was their best chance of the period. Now that one slapped all the way down the other way. Hilton King will go check his man, but still 23 seconds left on the PK, so he'll hang back. Now tipped off his stick. Great play there. Chandler hangs back as well, waiting for that, and they'll bring it in. McGilvery now sends it down low. Trying to cut up the middle. Whoa, and a big collision down the middle. Looked a lot worse than I think it actually was, as they'll bring it back in the other end. Sinclair on that puck first, worked around, turned back away in front. Now up the middle, Chandler will have to push off that puck, and McGilvery down with it low. It'll be even strength here now. No, and it'll be another delayed call here against the Barons, as the back ref was the one who called this one. So not the ref closest to the play, but after I saw a mad dash by the goaltender. It'll be okay, it'll be behind, so it'll be 2 minutes against the Rangers. I figured it was against the Barons because the goalie here on the Rangers made a dash for the bench and then stopped up. So I didn't really know if he was just calling it because he knew the puck was going to be touched or if he had the wrong guy, and I guess he did. It'll be a Barons power play here now with 13 minutes left and their chance to strike. As you guys know, the Gibbs scored on that first one. That one shot in, big rebound comes out. Power play goal already in this one for the Barons. Makinen keeps that puck in, works it down low. Clark hard on the boards. Makinen now holds on to it. Still on it. Still deep on that one, and up the side, Allison now keeps it in. Work down the right, Chandler has that in his skates and works it down with a nice last second play to Mackinnon. He has Clark in front, tipped ahead, big save and tipped away at it still. That was the best chance of the period for the Barons as Clark had a big whack away at it in front. That one goes through the wickets. Gibbs now pinches down low. Tries to shoot that on the angle and it'll be tipped aside and now still in on it. Chandler now. Back. Gibbs. Over to Allison. Allison shot in, tipped up high. Mackinnon tries to work at it. Gibbs shoots it again. Tipped in down low. Chandler. That'll get worked out of the zone. A minute gone off the power play. They'll keep the same forwards out there. Allison tries to work it up down the left side and into the offensive end here. Chandler now works away at it. Now Allison will have to catch up to that puck again. Back over to Sinclair. He'll hold up. Allison will get that one in the skates and work it up ahead. Still on it. Turns that one over and they'll bring it back the other way. Stopped up Sinclair and 24 seconds left on the power play. Now up the left side, Mackinnon. Over, Clark cuts him in the middle. Clark shoots away, big rebound comes out, it's still out. Mackinnon takes a whack at it, gets hit to the side, and that'll be sent down and should do it for the power play here with 9 seconds left. Great look there for the Barons. Try to work that up ahead. McQueen puts it behind the back, it'll get turned back over. Walsh now on it with the right side, Cowan trying to catch up. Hard hit along the boards. Cowan goes down for a fall. They'll try to work it in ahead. Stays back. Cowan over again. McQueen. McQueen backhands it up the right side. Walsh now on it. Backhanded around the other way is 10:43 left in this one. We're going to go inside of 10 minutes here soon. Hard on that one into the boards. Clean hit. Nope, they're going to call him. Roughing, I suppose. And it'll pull back the other way for a Rangers power play. So on what I thought was a clean hit, Wynot will head to the box and 1-1 game here with 10:36 power play here for the Rangers. Puck dropped, pushed up ahead. Clark tries to get up to it. Back to the D. Wenzel puts it in the skates and down the left side. Tries to get ahead of Clark now. Clark's going to bust that out and it could turn into a 2-on-1. Hustled. Hodder has him down the middle. And Clark will have that tipped off and he'll lay a big hit into the boards and that'll cause a commotion. Arm immediately goes up on Clark. Player immediately goes down and he'll be escorted to the bench. That is a tough one. Trainer on the ice. So we'll head to the box, and like we do here at High Button, keep the camera off the player because you never know, and you want to show respect as much as you can, and we'll be headed to the box on that one. Yep, and that'll turn to at least a 5-on-3 for a minute and 43 seconds. I try to focus this camera up, but we'll be back in just about a second here as we wait for the player. I'll fill you in when I get the update. And the player has now come to his feet and he'll be escorted off the ice to the stick taps, which are custom to hockey, and he'll look to be able to get off under his own power there pretty well, so you love to see that. But the result of that one will be 5-on-3 action here for 1:43 with 10:19 left in the third period in this 1-1 game. The Barons now find themselves with their back against the wall late into this game, so we'll see how they respond as they get back into it here. They've got Chandler out there, they got Gibbs and Allison, so that's the lineup here on the 5-on-3. Lengthy one. Shots 17-10 for the Barons so far. Puck won back by Rangers to the right side. DDD pass there, down on the side goalie, still way out of the nets there, Stewart. Down the right, big shot comes in and they're gonna whip that back the other way and a big clear by the Barons. Get some big cheers from the crowd. We're gonna break that back down up the middle. Hard down the right side in against the boards. Worked in down the left, trying to pick that off Gibbs, but it'll just get by him, and they're gonna just get, what a play there. Hand pass, yeah. Hand pass by Lindsay. I said what a play, but it's illegal. As that puck was about to fall out of the zone, and he batted at it. I don't know if you could see it there, and it somehow stayed in, but they caught the hand pass there by the ref. Great eye. And that'll be 1:05 left in the 5-on-3 now, so 30 valuable seconds killed off that one. On the draw there, Walsh now sends it back down the other way. Lindsay's gonna try to catch up to that one. Now we're on the right side. Into the offense, back to Lindsay here. Work down the right side. Held on to, shot in, big rebound comes out. Goalie still covering well, worked across and still tipped away. And if Stewart's gonna play that far out of the crease, then you gotta have the defense ready to get rid of the garbage that comes out, and a great play there to keep it out. And that one shot in, tipped to the side. Down low. Bottom right corner, still fighting for it, worked in across. 20 seconds left now in the 5-on-3. So they're gonna still try to keep that out. Fawcett in here now on the Rangers. Down the middle, switches off with his D partner, shot in, that one goes far left. 8 seconds left here on the 5-on-3, 23 in the power play, so it'll basically end at the same time. Worked in down the right side, tipped off the shoulder pad, big save by the goalie. One player comes out, 15 seconds until the other. That one worked down around, and a big kill here as 6 seconds will come off the clock. And Clark's gonna bust out of that penalty box there, and it'll be back to 5-on-5, and the Barons kill it off. And the crowd gives a big ovation. 8 minutes, 16 seconds left in this one, folks, as we're down the stretch here, 1-on-1. 1-1 hockey game here. What a special one it's been, 17-13 on the shots, and then quick coverage there by Stewart, and that'll be that. Just under 8 minutes to go, 7:57. Puck dropped. Down the right side, they're gonna fight for it. Walsh will be on that one first, and they're gonna work it over the end. He'll get his pushed off, and that'll be no penalty. Work back into the zone. On it hard, and this game has picked up his intensity here. Breen hard on that board too. That one cut towards the middle. Rangers took a one-timer, big block. Mack takes that to the foot, and he stumbles a little bit, but he'll stay out there. It'll be worked down the other side. Chandler will try to work it up ahead. Mackin and tips it perfectly towards the middle, and that'll be hustled after by Walsh. It'll be gone for the offside. Worked back the other way. Mackin looks to be skating off that stinger. If you've ever played hockey, you know that initial feeling of the puck on skate. You can usually get over it pretty quickly with a healthy dose of adrenaline and time. And it looks like he's over that one quick, as that offensive line will stay out there, fresh off the 5-on-3 still. Still in deep, worked up the right side, and Walsh is gonna hustle after that one, trying to catch up to what he does. They're gonna work it in. It'll kind of turn into a 3-on-2, just out of Mackinnon's reach with the flick pass there. Down low, Chandler sitting in front, Walsh has it. Worked in front still, on it, no one to get that puck first. Now cut up the middle. Coming down the right side. Into the boards deep. Hit off, it's still in on it. Clean hit, big reaction from the crowd behind now. McGilvery over, Walsh picks it up again. Chandler now tries to get that up the boards. It gets stopped at the last second. Rangers shoot that puck in and takes a funny bounce, but goalie's still able to turn it aside. Now down the right side, Walsh up the middle. Misses Chandler's stick again, and you could tell Mackinnon and Chandler are just itching for a 2-on-1 or just any type of offensive chance for them. McQueen now down the right side, shot! Blocker save goes high. 6:30 left in this one. Clark on the draw. That one gets pushed in deep, and now they're going to skate after that one. It'll be caught up to by the Rangers first. Going to look for the little flick down the middle, try to pass it ahead, and a big play by Elaine to get in front of that one. Clark now pushes up down the boards, and now they're going to whip that one down, and that one will catch the goalie. So good clear there as the icing won't go, and it'll be 6 minutes just under now. Try to turn that puck over in the offensive zone. McQueen does. Clark tries to catch up to it himself, and it'll be sent in off the boards. Clark on it, and then down the left side. Worked back. Hard amongst the boards again, and then sent in. Gibbs now lays out a hit there and fought for. Oh, and a big slash there on the back end. Player goes down, no call, and he'll have to go to the bench. Interesting play. It's a tough one off the back of the leg, and now McQueen will push it in ahead, and Elaine got away with one on that. 5 minutes left here. Worked in around the right side, and Rangers now push down the left. Breen will have to catch up to him. Gets through the legs there. Rangers now cut in. Breakaway shot. Scores! With 5:05 left, they beat the man and put one in the left side. And that'll be 2-on-1 here. He cuts down, gets by him for the little break, and now the pressure will be on the Barons. Down one with 5:05 left in the third period after it's been 1-1 for past period and a half. So after the big 5-on-3 PK, it's the even strength that will break this tie up. Cowan on the draw, he'll win that back. Why not over? Breen now gonna have to shake off that one and send it back down. Sent towards the middle. Breen again and over to Why Not. Cut up the middle. They're still keeping a fast pace on this one. Work down the middle again. Up the left side and hard on it. Lindsay has that one tip up high. Worked back now. They're gonna try to cut to the left side, and Cowan will push him away, and Breen will try to work that puck in still. Potter gets pushed off that one. Now in close and a big hit right along us here. And that one sent it to the middle again. Breen. Over. Potter now try to be first to that one. 4:22 left in this third period. Still on that puck down the right side. Worked in, and that'll fall off the stick, and we work down the middle. Stewart's going to have to catch up to that. Stewart, who's played a great game. Sent back down. Just under 4 minutes now. Captain here on the Rangers is going to work it in. Hard into that zone. Still on it. Walsh going to try to push that ahead. Stops up off the stanchion. Bounces great to the Rangers player, and Stewart's going to have to jump out to cover that one. Face off one. Allison holds on to it. Stick handling away, and he'll try to send that one up. He catches Mackinnon down the middle, and Mackinnon's going to try to work it on ahead. And they really haven't been able to get away for any clear looks here. So they're going to have to push it in the last 3:30 to try to get one. That one hard down right side and turned over in a big collision here in front. hard to keep track of. Puck still stays out though. Back, and that one tipped him wide on the right side, and it'll be hustled after into the corner by Allison. He'll take a big bump in there. And he'll lay her out there and slow to the feet, and they're still on it. 2-on-2 along the corner, and tries to send him up the middle again. They're just looking for Mackinnon to break out away, and now back. Puck covered up. Jumps on him, and it'll be a whistle. I'm not sure what the whistle was for, but it was there, and there's a break in the action here. 3 minutes left. Shots 18-15. 2-1 game here for the Rangers in the third. We have 3:01 left in this game. 3:01 for the Barons to bring it back the other way and score another one. There's no penalties on the play, but the puck will be brought outside the zone here on the left side. They cut that in. Back and then worked into the left. Why not? Sends that down. Cut up the middle, Clark. Clark's gonna bust out. Will be tipped off his stick, and he'll have to hold on to it. Worked back towards the middle. Clark on it. McGilvery up ahead. And it'll be still worked around here and staying for the hit, and 2:30 left in this one. It'll be circled back by the Rangers defense. Up the side and tipped in. Clark will now have possession and stick handle that back. Back up to McGilvery. Elaine will pick it up here on the left side, and they'll try to work it down the center. No luck. Clark will now push it in down. Once again, move to the outside, brings it in. Still onside, Clark now. Left on the boards hard, and now they have possession behind. Gonna look to drop it around. Chance at it, and covered up. 1:59 left now in this one as we just killed a minute off the clock. 1:59, 2-1 game. First place Rangers taking on the third place Barons right now. 2 big points on the line here for the Barons especially. Last game of the season tomorrow night in Windsor, but we got to finish out this one first. Mackinnon on the boards with it. He'll hold on to it. Worked back. Shot in. That one tipped just high. Sinclair's going to have to pinch down low. 1:48 left on the clock here. Mackinnon's going to cover for him on defense. Now sent out towards the middle. They're going to have to work it ahead, and Mackinnon keeps the zone. It does fall out, but Chandler will then bring it back in. Skate it down. Keep the pressure in down low here. 1:32 left on the clock. Work it around. Rangers back the other way. In on the boards. And flick back the other way. They're going to have to catch up to that one. And 1:13 left in this one, so we're going to hit the last minute of play here. Barons need to make out 1 goal. Works it over to Chandler down the side. Still fighting for it. Worked in. Good play there by the Rangers forward. Down the left side. Last minute of play officially here in the third. Hard on the boards now down low. They're going to be battling for it. That one gets worked up down the middle. Shot in and blocker down to the right side here. And they've got to get it to their own end here. And Sinclair works it up. Gets caught in the skates. They're trying to backhand that away, and it'll be worked up. Mackinnon now on it. Mackinnon now busted into the zone. He's got Chandler behind him. Worked over to Chandler. Big save there to get the puck away with 33 seconds left. Falls back down to Allison. Allison now works it through the middle, through Chandler's skates. They're going to be caught up to here. Rangers player gets it, flicks it down low. Empty net. Big save there by Clark to save the empty net. 19 seconds. They're going to have to work this puck down right now. Chandler over the blue line. Walsh works it back and gives, and they'll send it down, and that'll be an icing there with 8 seconds left. And this Bedford Barons team are going to have to work real quick if they want to tie this one up at this point. Looks like a timeout will be taken. 8 seconds left in this one. Shots right now as it stands 19-17. Thank you for tuning into our high button coverage here of the Bedford Barons. Like I said, we've been with them all season long. It's been a good one. And right now, backs against the wall here with 10 seconds left in the timeout. They will have their last regular season game tomorrow night, but right now they got 8.7 seconds to work with. And they better draw something good up over on that board there. Chandler on the dot. Puck fought for down low. They're going to push it ahead, and it'll be worked into the corner. 5 seconds left on this one. It'll be worked around. They're going to have to shoot it. Allison shoots. Tipped aside, and that'll run out the clock there. And Allison will take a whack, and a little frustration there by the Barons team, who had a great game here tonight fighting it out, but they will come around with a 2-1 loss here, as that'll wrap up our coverage here on High Button. Thank you for tuning in. As always, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night with the final regular season game. We appreciate it as always. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.